Welcome to the Carburetor channel.
He wasn't called the Vegan Prince because he earned that reputation. He just simply gave himself the name the Vegan Prince and asserted that he was the Vegan Prince. If that doesn't set off alarm bells already, I don't know what does, because veganism is an animal rights movement. This is about the animals. There are no princes or kings of veganism.
A modern day warrior, mean strike.
Would he have gotten on TV if he wasn't an ex-vegan?
What were the health issues that you were having? I had...
Okay. Well, let's hear what these health issues are. Okay. Well, let's hear what these health issues are.
Some joint issues, chronic fatigue.
Okay, joint issues, maybe from being a extreme athlete. And also, when you start eating better, your body has to go through a healing. You're going to get those kind of things.
Mild depression. My whole body felt like it was shutting down.
Mild depression will be caused by not eating enough. And the feeling, you feel like his body's shutting down. See, this is the problem with lack of knowledge, which is why I'm on YouTube. Your feelings are interpreting what's going on in your body when your body is healing. But your feelings should not be doing that. That's why you have to be educated into what's really going on. Your body's not shutting down unless you're not eating enough calories. I was mentioning that I shouldn't even be making this video because I'm trying to recuperate from the last year. I'm tired and I'm stressed, but I forgot to mention I had an injury a couple of days ago. I was already feeling bad. Rib injury. I rolled over onto something. Yep, I was in bed.
Some joint issues, chronic fatigue.
Could that have had anything to do with drinking your own piss every day for 2 years and starving yourself for 35 days?
Oh yeah, but might as well say this now before I forget. He does drink his own piss. He did this on camera. This is like 2016. I had him in a video and a lot of other crazy stuff. And I'm just now remembering, foot soldiers reminded me that I shouldn't be so pissed off because this guy's a joke. I just learned the other day. This guy really does, he really has said on the internet that he believes the earth is flat. And that's the clearest sign of that you are either crazy or you're just trying to get attention. So that's the point of my video here. This guy's a liar. He's completely anti-science. He's showing he's anti-science. And his face is swollen. He's got a fucking fat face. You're really unhealthy. Get the fuck off the TV.
You were there to prove that by eating a plant-based diet you can still be strong, and you kind of were doing it for the other vegans.
So respect to Good Morning. Good Morning even know that Tim is full of fucking shit. That's why they're playing clips of him winning Ninja Warrior. Like,
yeah, what they were doing here, if they were doing this, it's very subtle, and I don't know if this is gonna be clear to people. That clip, the audience doesn't know that that clip happened just very soon before he suddenly had a whole bunch of health problems. And of course, it needs to be mentioned that one of the things he did recently to try to fix his health problems is he went on a fast. And no, 4-day fast is not good enough for this psycho. He had to do 30 days And nothing will get you back on meat faster than a fast, because meat is higher in calories than anything. He drinks his own piss, you know, he does all these crazy things. Depression, we've seen this all before in other people, and it's always the same thing. They're not eating enough food. It's as simple as that. He fasts for 30 days and then complains his body feels like it's shutting down. It must be the lack of abused animals in his diet.
Eating some sort of weird fringe raw diet and all the other crazy shit that you got up to. Could it have anything to do with that? That you might have had a few weird symptoms because of all of that?
Yes, yeah.
So, my ability through Ninja Warrior was from
Yep, I definitely got weird symptoms from eating a 100% raw diet. And that was a healing crisis. I got through it because I didn't quit, because I knew it was a healing crisis. I got through it and I got healthier. But lately I've been really high in stress. Yeah, I've been having a lot of problems lately. It's not veganism. I know that after 24 years of experience. I know what's going on. I know it's the stress. So it's not veganism that's causing me all these problems. It is ex-vegans that are doing this. I spent 5 months covering veg police, and that was highly irritating. Also, I've been low on sleep. But now I've been recuperating. I've been resting and not shaving or doing much of anything. I wasn't even supposed to make this video. I should be in bed. But I had to do this because this guy just keeps popping up.
previous years of training and turn up on the day adrenaline, and you could get through it.
Yeah, those previous years of training in which you built your conditioning and muscle by eating plant foods.
What's funny, because that was obviously last year.
Here we go. What's funny about this, I do this myself when I don't want to totally call somebody out and embarrass them. I don't like doing that. It's funny because, check it out.
What's funny, because that was obviously last year, the last series that was on.
She's pointing out an inconsistency in his story.
I would never have guessed that it was making you sick.
I like that. It's sort of like subtly saying
Yeah, no one guessed, because it wasn't.
that is full of shit.
Yeah, there's certain things that it benefited, but there's other things that were just, I was going to...
Here comes the scientist in Tim Shieff.
Real extreme way.
Extreme, that's a good word for him to be using. There's a little projection there, using the word extreme. That's what gets you a lot of attention and money on the internet. Be as extreme as you can. Continue to jump diets, drink piss, drink turpentine, suggest that the Holocaust did not happen, act like you're racist. We've seen it all, right? Or if we haven't seen it all, someone's going to think of it, and it's going to get a lot of attention. It's coming up soon.
Is to try to manage it within the vegan diet.
Yeah, I agree what you did was extreme. So you actually got a diagnosis, a medical diagnosis,
And
showing you...
He fasted instead of... Yeah, we can understand that. But fasting was part of the problem here. Yeah, fasting can have negative effects. And yes, drinking your piss. There could be some positive things, but there's negative things too. There's negatives in everything he's been doing, except for veganism. I'm talking mechanism. There's no mechanism for the vegan diet causing you problems. People, all these jokers that keep coming on my channel saying these crazy things. Got one question for you. Name one health issue that only vegans get. Or fucking get the fuck out. You can't do that, so get the fuck out.
got from drinking other other people's piss, and you were offered a medical solution of how to cure that with antibiotics. But no, it didn't want to take antibiotics. Videos.
Urine? I'm in that.
And this was great, that they did some research on this guy and are now calling him out, showing him to be a nut.
By attempting to find natural solutions rather than taking medication or seeking medical expert. So what did you do? I mean, it says you drank your own urine?
I'm in the avant-garde realm of healing, and I want to find simple natural solutions.
Did he just say he was in the avant-garde realm of healing?
Yeah, he says a lot of crazy stuff, as if that's his mode of operation.
There's no medical proof of that, though.
Okay, here's something.
Hospitals, none of that shit works because Tim knows what works because he is the life scientist.
There's no medical proof of that, though, is there, just yet?
Who decides?
Is he actually...
Who decides proof? Who decides? You decide if you want to believe the truth and the proof.
So he basically says, forget medical science, forget medical experts. I know what is going on here.
Tim's whole philosophy here is open-mindedness, and that's good. I see a lot of myself in his direction, but he just keeps going, and then he just walks right off of a cliff. He wants to go against the grain to the point, to an extreme point, where you're no longer being rational. And here's one of my other favorite YouTubers. Check it out. Ex-vegan prince, Tim Shieff. It's a lot of veganism on national TV. Yeah, we're all doing this, aren't we? Nothing is going right anymore. Nothing goes right anymore. The world is so different now. And just a few days ago, my viewing of that great rocket launch was ruined. I still haven't seen it. It was ruined because no one bothered to say that NASA TV would not be showing it. I even told people on Twitter, my followers, to watch it. It was a commercial launch, their first commercial launch, private satellite, so therefore, and they only had the rights to show it on the internet. I was watching on a different computer, and for some reason, the computer wasn't airing, it couldn't show live videos. And I didn't figure out what the problem was in time. And just yesterday, we now got Tiger Woods ruining golf again, along with his fans. So I couldn't enjoy that. And this just keeps going. Life was never like this. It's like a nightmare. And we've got a whole bunch of crazy weather killing people. Everyone's life is disturbed. People are going broke. Their health is getting worse. And yesterday, when I was making that video, Paris was burning down, at least the most important part of it. Is this the way the world's going to be now? It stood for 800 years, and now 2 years into Trump's presidency, it just burns up. What's next? Is this really happening? Now that brings us to all the ex-vegans. You know, veganism appears to be just burning down. We know it's not. Some of us know. But appearance is everything. Just ask Donald Trump. All of a sudden the world has just turned crazy. Donald Trump, who's not just some fake rich person and TV star, but he's psycho too, and he's now the most powerful person in the world.
From a professional standpoint, she needs help.
This is Gary, the carburetor. I am here to save the world with your help.
Go vegan! Making you feel good mentally And of course the diet makes you feel good physically. What I teach is how to easily do a vegan diet. A lot of people don't think it's easy. Take it from a 22-year vegan. I was just watching this video earlier today, and someone said something here that paralleled what I said yesterday. You might have heard about Bernie Sanders making the news for something.
When he wasn't technically a millionaire, he wanted to raise taxes on the wealthy. Now it would affect him more, and yet he still wants to do it.
Right.
That is consistency, and they think they've found a weakness.
Well, the reason why they try to sell that argument as inconsistency is because they want to frame the left as individuals who just hate wealthy people. Like, we just hate wealthy people because it's the thing to do. But the reality is, I have absolutely no negative feelings toward wealthy people who want to pay their fair share, right? And so if you succeeded in your career and you wrote a book and it was successful and people bought it, I'm not hating on you. Where I do hate on you is if you pay a smaller percentage of your income in taxes compared to what the middle class and the working class pays. And so far, Bernie Sanders, regardless of how much money he's made, continues to push for policy that would increase taxes on the wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone made a comment to me in the last video yesterday that we loved him when he was still vegan. And I said, no, I didn't even know him. I criticize people, vegans, when they're doing things wrong. And it's not about liking or hating. It's about people's message, whether it's right or wrong. It's those bad, harmful messages that I hate. Okay, now here's the bonus.
Thing from Bret Baier, I think the reason it gets under my skin so much is more and more it's becoming obvious that the sort of cheap partisan tricks that right-wingers use on social media are now all of America.
Yeah.
That they troll on social media to get followings and everything, and now they just appear at congressional testimony. Candace Owens is the expert they call on.
He said that a little too fast. They troll on social media to get attention. I noticed this years ago, and I think I predicted that all the craziness of people on the internet would end up expanding, getting to TV. It expanded to the White House, people. People need to wake up and realize what's going on with their world.
Congressional testimony. Candace Owens is the expert they call on for a hate crimes meeting because Congress is no better than social media.
That just reminded me, I saw somebody on cable news just yesterday, and then I went to her Twitter account to school her, and I've been getting trashed by her and her followers ever since. They will not listen. These are fellow liberals. I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to help us save the world here from these right-wing psychopaths. They will not listen. She replied to me on the internet, on Twitter, like an average person, and that seems to be the case here. She did not belong on TV.
And Bret Baier, the straight news guy at Fox, that's the exact line that he used, something that Charlie Kirk would say. Oh, you say you're a socialist, and yet you don't give away all your money. I've caught you in something there.
Yeah.
Because media is no better than Twitter anymore either. They've managed to take the worst thing we've ever made as a people, Twitter, and drag everything else. It's the anchor that's pulling all of American society down to the bottom.
That is excellent. By the way, I recommend watching the Young Turks. Biggest online news source. They're very entertaining. And like myself, they say stuff that nobody else says. Okay, there's another thing I want to mention this week. Because of something that's coming up, I've been getting requests to make some comments on what's going on in the U.S. government and Trump and the Russia report, Mueller report, now that it's out, but it's not out. Attorney General Barr says it'll be out on Thursday. He'll put it out Thursday. Now, I'll do a video on this if the report is not put out on Thursday, which I'm predicting this right now. I already predicted his other deadline was wrong. He pushed it back. I also predict when it does come out, if it does, that there will just be a whole bunch of black redactions, literally covering it up with a magic marker. And we'll see. Now, I don't want to make this video. Well, don't want to make this one. But I got to get this out. This stuff needs to be said. But you should watch it, though, because I wouldn't make these videos if I didn't have something original to say. Something that no one else is saying. And I haven't made a Trump video in maybe 6 months. And so there's always more to say, and there is. And yeah, I've made so many Trump videos, and I should keep following up when something big happens. Oh, on Saturday I want to do a live diet video on escaping the diet matrix. I almost forgot. I also wanted to show you my hat here. Remember this hat, people? If you're a long-term fan, I'm bringing this hat back. This shit is bananas. And you may have noticed that I wear this hat on particular occasions. Friend me on Facebook, circle me on the Google Plus, tweet me on Twitter, and be connected. See you Saturday. I'm going to continue our escape from the diet matrix live. I'll teach you how we can feel better and try to live a good life despite what's going on around us.